ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the South Australian Aquatic and Leisure Centre for Session 6 here on Day 3 of the Swimming SA 2026 Swimming SA State Open and Multi-Class Long Course Championships. We've had a great few days of swimming and it all culminates tonight with our final session. Tonight our referees are in position and they are, for the men's events, Selma Barlow. For the women's events, Lorraine Burford. The starters for this evening for the men's events, Brendan Denning. And for the women's events, Amanda Muldoon. The technical manager for this meet is Darren McLaughlin. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask the technical officials to take up their final starting positions as we get underway with the first event on the program.
And ladies and gentlemen, the first event on the program this evening, event 63. This is the mixed 4x50 metre medley relay. Swimming in lane 1, West Coast, Western Australia. In lane 2, New South Wales. Swimming lane 3, Emmanuel. In lane 4, Marion. In lane 5, New South Wales, Team A. Swimming lane 6, Norwood. And in lane 7, West Coast, Western Australia, Team B. These are the teams for the mixed 4x50 metre medley relay. So they're underway, the very first event on the program this evening. The South Australian record for this event, 1 minute 50.55. That's held by the Marion Club and it was established on the 19th of January. So they're already across to the first 50. New South Wales Team B leading through that point. And for those of you at home, you're watching the swimming action courtesy of Stream Adelaide. So Marion holding sway as they make the second changeover. Of course, that South Australian record was established almost 1 year ago to the day. Down toward the final changeover now. This is going to be a great finish coming up. 200th of a second splitting them at the last change, but New South Wales it is absolutely powering home. Very tight race for second, down to touch. New South Wales Team A, 148.19. South Wales Team B getting into second place. And in third position there will be Marion. Reminder again that those times are unofficial until cleared by the referee. standing by for the referee's clearance on those times. Coming up very shortly, we'll be going to the women's 100-metre backstroke multi-class championship. And the times now being displayed are official. And whilst our officials put the backstroke ledgers into the pool, again we welcome to South Australia all of our visiting teams. We hope you've enjoyed the meet thus far.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that takes us back to the starting blocks for event 45 and the women's 100 metres backstroke multi-class. Swimming in lane 2, representing Starplex, Paige Duffy. In lane 3, representing Team New South Wales, Michelle Four. In lane 4, representing USC Spartans, Lakeisha Patterson. In lane 5, swimming for Marion, Jasmine Fulgrave. In lane 6, representing Team New South Wales, Alyssa Gillespie. And in lane 7, swimming for Peruna, Isabella Caperso. Ladies and gentlemen, your finalists for event 45, the women's 100 metres backstroke multi-class championship. This is the women's 100 metres backstroke multi-class championship. Lakeisha Patterson from USC Spartans qualified this morning 1 minute 18.35. Ahead of Jasmine Fulgrave from Marion 1:21.39, and Michelle Four from Team New South Wales 1:19.68. And there's Jasmine Fulgrave leading through the 50 metre turn 37.48. Lakeisha Patterson 37.80. Very tight as we pass under the flags and come into touch. But Lakeisha Patterson 1:17.17, Jasmine Fulgrave 1:17.90. As always, we stand by for referee's clearance on the results of event 45, the women's 100 metres backstroke multi-class. Results have been declared official as displayed.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that moves us through now to event 46 on your program. This is the men's 100-metre backstroke multi-class championship. Swimmers are at the platforms. In lane 2 from Great Southern, South Australia, Lucas Sims. From Onkaparinga, swimming lane 3, Alex Hurley. Lane 4 from Onkaparinga, Charlie Wilkins. Representing Redcliffe Leagues, Queensland, in lane 5, Dakin Chopping. And in lane 6 from Whyalla, Drake Beatty. We present to you the finalist for the men's 100-metre backstroke multi-class championship. So they're underway. Obviously, the swimmers are of different classification. So they make their way down toward the first turn now. It looks as though it'll be Lucas Sims from Great Southern. And indeed it is. He makes the turn at 38.33. Homeward bound, and they make their way under the 15-metre rope now. Still Lucas Sims, classification S19, he's 15 years of age. And under the backstroke flags now, down to touch. And the young man from Great Southern with a time of 1:18.58. Second place is Drake Beatty from Whyalla, and he's followed into touch by Alex Hurley from Onkaparinga. And the results now being displayed are official.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that takes us back to the starting blocks for event 47 and the final of the women's 100 metres freestyle. Swimming in lane 0, representing Kent Town, Jasmine Linky. In lane 1, representing Marion, Madeline Trumbull. In lane 2, representing Southern Performance, Molly Walker. In lane 3, swimming for Team New South Wales, Asher Ring. In lane 4, representing Woy Woy, Jodie Mead. In lane 5, from PLC Sydney, Helly Childs. In lane 6, representing Tea Tree Gully, Brittany Castelluzzo. In lane 7, from Kent Town, Millie Lima. Swimming lane 8, from Marion, Saoirse Hanafi. And in lane 9, representing Norwood, Lucy McKay. Ladies and gentlemen, your finalists for event 47, the women's 100 metres freestyle championship. This is the women's 100 metres freestyle final. Jodie Mead from Woy Woy, 55.65 in qualifying this morning. Ellie Childs from PLC Sydney, 55.86. As they approach the 50 metre turn, it is Brittany Castelluzzo, 26.18. Jodie Mead, 26.47. Pass under the flags and come into touch. It is Brittany Castelluzzo, 54.49. Jodie Mead, 55.35. Referee's clearance has been given. Results of event 47 official as displayed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move now to the medal ceremony for the mixed 4x50 metre medley relay championship. The winner of the bronze medal, represented by Amelia Norega, Micah Isis, Selena Kular and Tyler Atkinson, Emmanuel. And the winner of bronze, represented by Zara Kello, William Kuan, Adrian Legall and Katie Van der Venter, West Coast, Western Australia. The winners of the silver medal is the second place South Australians, represented by Mia Hola, Travis Owen, Clara Fay and Cameron Alal, Norwood. And the winners of the gold medal as the first place South Australians, represented by Matthew Clifford, Harrison Bedell, Jessica Osborne and Emily Daunt, Marion. And the winners of gold, represented by Sarah Bennett, Christopher Montana, Eva Potts and Ollie McClare, New South Wales. We present to you and congratulate the champion and medal winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, that takes us back to the blocks now for event 47 and the women's 100 metres freestyle B final. Swimming in lane 0 from Kenttown, Amelia Bassick. In lane 1 from Kenttown, Natasha Linky. Swimming lane 2 from Griffith University, Tribeca Liu. In lane 3 from Tokyo, Rio Suzuki. Swimming lane 4 from Sopak, Kira Long. Lane 5 from Winona, Alexandra Sharp. In lane 6 representing Darwin, Macy Sheridan. In lane 7 from Tokyo, Ruka Takazawa. In lane 8 swimming for Norwood, Adela Gia. And in lane 9 representing Clovercrest is Hannah Ward. This is the women's 100 metres freestyle B final. And Alexandra Sharp there in lane 5, 56.83, 56.97, Macy Sheridan in lane 6. As always, we stand by for the referee's clearance. Results of event 47, the women's 100 metres freestyle B final. Clearance has been given. Results as displayed. Ladies and gentlemen, let's head over to the medal presentation area as we present the medals for event 45 and the women's 100 metres backstroke multi-class. Winner of the South Australian bronze, representing Peruna, Isabella Caperso. Winner of the bronze medal from Team New South Wales, Michelle Four. Winner of the silver medal from Starplex, Paige Duffy. Winner of the South Australian gold medal from Marion, Jasmine Fulgrave. And winner of the gold medal from USC Spartans, Lakeisha Patterson. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you and congratulate your champion and medal winners. And Jasmine Fulgrave's time of 1 minute 17.90 is a new SA multi-class record.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we move now to event 48 on your program. This is the men's 200 metre freestyle championship of South Australia. Swimming lane 0 from Emmanuel Toby Sutton. From Norwood, swimming lane 1, Aidan Langman. In lane 2 from Kentown, Matthew Brown. Swimming lane 3 from Tokyo, Ren Sadamaru. In lane 4 from Tokyo, Yude Oyama. From Tokyo, swimming lane 5, Katatsu Aida. In lane 6, representing Marion, Matthew Temple. From Marion, in lane 7, Corbin Powell. Swimming lane 8, representing Starplex, Ewan Stubbings. And in lane 9, from Marion, Ryan Clifford. We present to you the finalists for the men's 200 metre freestyle championship of South Australia. So they're underway. The South Australian record for this event set back in 2021 by Kyle Chalmers. That record time 1:45.48. Boys haven't wasted any time. They're across the first 50, 25.52, and led through that point by Matt Temple. Under the 15 metre rope, and they close down now on the 100 metre turn. It looks as though a move has been made by Sadamaru of Tokyo. Indeed it is. He makes the turn 53.50. A 150 metre turn has been made. Still a visitor from Tokyo, Sadamura, making that turn 121.93. Matt Temple going through in second place. Down to touch it, it will be Saramuru will take this one out with a time of 1:50.04. Great battle for second. Yude Oyama just touching out Matthew Temple. So again, we await the referee's clearance on times. And ladies and gentlemen, the results now being displayed are official.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's head across to the medal presentation area as we present the medals from event 46 and the men's 100 metres backstroke multi-class. Winner of the bronze medal from Great Southern, Lucas Sims. Winner of the South Australian silver medal from Onkaparinga, Alex Hurley. Winner of the silver medal from Redcliffe Leagues, Deacon Chopping. And winner of the gold medal from Onkaparinga, Charlie Wilkins. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you and congratulate your champion and medal winners.
And that takes us now to the starting platforms for the B final. This is the men's 200 metre freestyle. We're just sorting out a technical problem at this point. Coming up very soon will be the B final for the 200 metre freestyle. So they're underway and swimming in lane 0 from Starplex, Cody Charlson. Representing Norwood in lane 1, Cameron Lull. Tom Urquhart of Ballarat swimming lane 2. Lane 3 from Darwin is James Smith. Swimming lane 4 from Tokyo, Haku Seto. In lane 5 from New South Wales, Solomon Freeman. From New South Wales in lane 6, Phoenix Woods. Lane 7 from Teetri Gully, Zacharias Ortiz. Finian Sandico from Marion swims lane 8 and lane 9. Representing Emmanuel, Will Stanley. B final, men's 200 freestyle. So through the 100 metre mark and Haku Sato of Tokyo, 16 years of age. He's really throwing the gauntlet down at this early stage of the swim. And on to touch the man who's lead throughout, Haku Sato, one of the Tokyo visitors, with a time here of 1:53.03. The all clear has been given. Results displayed are official.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us back to the starting blocks as we welcome the finalists for event 49 and the women's 200 metres individual medley. Swimming in lane 0, representing Marion, Maya Helps. In lane 1, swimming for Emmanuel, Claire Borgmeyer. In lane 2, representing Marion, Allegra Crean. In lane 3, from Nunawading, Isabella Boyd. Swimming lane 4, from Tokyo, Mio Narita. In lane 5, from Tokyo, Rio Suzuki. In lane 6, representing Tokyo, Azusa Horakiri. In lane 7, from Marion, Emily Daunt. Swimming lane 8, representing Emmanuel, Alinja Dingwall. And in lane 9, from Emmanuel, Alexandra Henika. Ladies and gentlemen, your finalists for event 49, the women's 200 metres individual medley championship. Women's 200 metres individual medley championship swim is underway. Fastest qualifier this morning in lane 4 from Tokyo, Mio Narita, 2 minutes 17.12. Narrowly qualifying ahead of fellow teammate Rio Suzuki, 2:17.21. Mia Narita fastest over the first 50, 28.12. Isabella Boyd, 28.18. As we approach the 100 metre mark, it is Mia Narita from Tokyo, 101.53. Isabella Boyd, 102.94. So make the transition into breaststroke. Teammates there in lanes 4 and 5. Rio Suzuki and Azusa Horakiri, both from Tokyo, battling it out there in the breaststroke. But it is Mio Narita in lane 4 making the turn for home, 1 minute 39.67. Ahead of Isabella Boyd, 1:42.76. As we pass under the flags for the final time, it will be Mio Narita from Tokyo, 2 minutes 11.12. 2:15.20 Isabella Boyd, 2:17.62 for Rio Suzuki from Tokyo. So the referee's clearance has been given. The results of event 49, the women's 200 metres individual medley championship, are official. On the blocks now, we have event 49, the women's 200 metres individual medley B final. This is event 49, the women's 200 metres individual medley B final. Swimming in lane 3 from Clovercrest, Ruby Pentland. In lane 4, representing Tokyo, Ren Taniguchi. And in lane 5, from Silver City, Venice Kuri. This is event 49, the women's 200 metres individual medley B final. As they pass through 100 metres, it is Ren Taniguchi from Tokyo, 104.80. 110.65, Ruby Pentland, 112.55, Venice Curry from Silver City. And Ren Taniguchi from Tokyo, 2 minutes 18.60. (2:32.46) Ruby Pentland, 2:32.51 Venice Curry. Tight finish there for second and third. As we stand by for referee's clearance on the results of the women's 200 metres individual medley B final. Clearance has been given. Results are now official.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that takes us now to event 50 on your program. This is the men's 50-metre butterfly championship of South Australia. Swimming in lane 0 from Norwood, Cameron Elal. From Starplex in lane 1, James McKechnie. Swimming lane 2 from Norwood, Logan Rank. Representing Marion, swimming lane 3, Logan Tara. In lane 4 from Tokyo, Naoyo Shiota. In lane 5 from Marion, Matthew Temple. Representing Kentown, swimming lane 6, Luke Montez. From New South Wales in lane 7, Ollie McClare. From New South Wales in lane 8, Sterling Tunsford. And swimming lane 9, representing Marion, Ryan Clifford. We present to you the finalists for the men's 50-metre butterfly championship of South Australia. The South Australian record for this event, 22.89. That was set in June of 2025 by none other than Kyle Chalmers. And have a look at the finish coming up here. Down the touch and Naoya Shiota of Tokyo. 24 seconds even. Matt Temple getting in at 24.28, and unofficially third there, Luke Montez, 24.68.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's head over to the medal presentation area now and present the medals for event 48 in the men's 200 metres freestyle. Winner of the bronze medal from Marion, Ryan Clifford. Winner of the silver medal, second fastest South Australian from Kent Town, Matthew Brown. Winner of the silver medal from Tokyo, Yude Oyama. Winner of the gold medal, fastest South Australian, representing Marion, Matthew Temple. And winner of the gold medal from Tokyo, Ren Sarumaru. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you and congratulate your champion and medal winners. And those medals being presented by Elena Giro, Board Director of Swimming SA.
And ladies and gentlemen, that takes us now to the B final for the men's 50-metre butterfly. So they're underway in the B final from lane 0, Jeremy Coleman. Lane 1 is Josh Palmer, Cole Pearce lane 2, Hamish Langman in 3, Noah Kemp in 4, Aidan Butler-Gall in 5, Darcy Samadas 6, Evan Stubbins in 7, Jack Martin in 8, and Mason Gossetta-Smith swimming lane 9. And 26.33 there for Aidan Legall from West Coast, Western Australia.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's head back to the 50-metre start end as we welcome the finalists for event 64 and the women's 50-metre butterfly multi-class. Swimming in lane 3, representing Norwood, Brooke Simpson. In lane 4, representing Marion, Jasmine Fulgrave. In lane 5, from Starplex, Paige Duffy. And in lane 6, representing Ongaparinga, Emily Willett. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your finalists for event 64, the women's 50-metre butterfly multi-class championship. We're underway now at event 54. This is the final of the women's 50-metre butterfly multi-class. Jasmine Fulgrave from Marion passing under the flags now and coming into touch. .37.19. Rather sorry, 33.41 for Jasmine Fulgrave, 37.19 there for Paige Duffy. Brooke Simpson, 40.32, and Emily Willett from Onkaparinga. .57.66. Stand by for the official clearance on the times from event 64, the women's 50-metre butterfly multi-class championship swim. Times have been declared official as displayed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're moving now to the men's 50-metre butterfly multi-class championship. Just before we move to that event, we do have a rule infraction report that relates to event 50, heat 2, that is the B final. Would you please note that lane 5 has been disqualified, initiated a start before the signal. That is event 50, the B final. Lane 5 has been disqualified. And we move now to event 65. Athletes are at the platforms. Swimming in lane 0 from Onkaparinga, Charlie Wilkins. In lane 1 from Great Southern, Lucas Sims. Representing Henley and Grange, swimming lane 2, Lincoln Adcock. Lane 3 from West Coast, Zachary McCainley. Swimming lane 4 from Nuttawading, Ty Pierce. In lane 5 from Marion, Rowan Crawfords. In lane 6 from Playford Aquatic, Michael Smith. Representing Whyalla, swimming lane 7, Drake Beatty. In lane 8 from Henley and Grange, Riley Patterson. And in lane 9 from Redcliffe Leagues, Deacon Chopping. These are the athletes for the men's 50-metre butterfly multi-class championship. The 15-metre right now in a pretty even competition. Good battle between Cole Pearce and Rowan Crawfords. Down to touch. Cole Pearce, the man of the moment, 27.13. Rowan Crawfords getting in at 27.43. And we stand by for the referee's clearance on those times. And the times being displayed are official. Ladies and gentlemen, we move now to the medal ceremony for the women's 200-metre medley championship. The winner of the bronze medal as the third-placed South Australian from Marion, Maya Helps. The winner of bronze from Tokyo, Rio Suzuki. The winner of the silver medal from Marion, Emily Daunt. And the winner of silver from Nuttawading, Victoria, Isabella Boyd. Winner of the gold medal, South Australian champion, in a time of 2 minutes 19.96 from Marion, Allegra Green. And the winner of the gold medal, visitor from Tokyo, in a time of 2 minutes 11.12, Mio Narita. We present to and congratulate champion and medal winners. And once again, Yelena Gira, Board Director from Swimming SA, presenting the medals.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that takes us back to the starting blocks now as we welcome the finalists for event 53 in the women's 100 metres butterfly. Swimming in lane 0, representing Norwood, Clara Fay. In lane 1, representing Western Aquatic, Miela Curthoys Davies. In lane 2, representing Marion, Allegra Crean. In lane 3, from Tea Tree Gully, Brittany Castelluzzo. Swimming lane 4, from Nunawading, Isabella Boyd. In lane 5, representing Tokyo, Umi Ishizuka. In lane 6, from Team New South Wales, Eva Potts. In lane 7, representing Kent Town, Natasha Linky. Swimming lane 8, from Kent Town, Alicia Scar. And in lane 9, from Clovercrest, Ruby Penland. Ladies and gentlemen, your finalists for event 53, the Women's 100 metres Butterfly Championship. This is the championship swim for the women's 100 metres butterfly. As they make the turn at the 50 metre mark, Brittany Castelluzzo leading around 27.73. Umi Ishizuka from Tokyo 28.07. Fastest qualifier this morning was Isabella Boyd from Nunawading 59.45. Brittany Castelluzzo is the current record holder, 57.80. Current holder of the South Australian record. As they come into touch, it is Brittany Castelluzzo again, 58.99. Ahead of Isabella Boyd, 59.67. The referee's clearance has been given, results official as displayed.
And we move across now to the medal ceremony for the men's 50 metre butterfly championship. The winner of the bronze medal from Marion, Logan Tara. Winner of the silver medal representing Kent Town, Luke Montez. The winner of the gold medal and South Australian champion with a time of 24.28 seconds from Marion, Matthew Temple. And the winner of the gold medal from Tokyo at a time of 24 seconds even, Naoya Shiota. We present to you the champion and medal winners.
That takes us back to the start blocks now as we welcome the athletes for event 53 in the women's 100 metres butterfly B final. .100 metres butterfly B final for the women is in the water, and swimming lane 1 from Marion Hayley Hugh. Lane 2 representing Norwood, Lucy McKay. In lane 3 from Norwood, Adela Gia. Swimming lane 4 from UWA West Coast, Katie van der Venter. In lane 5 representing Norwood, Jasmine Siros. In lane 6 representing Marion, Saoirse Hanafi. In lane 7 from Norwood, Ella Pearce. And swimming in lane 8, Grace Morton. This is event 53, the women's 100 metres butterfly B final. Adela Gia 1 minute 06.30 there. Ahead of Jasmine Siros 1 minute 06.37. Adela Gia there scoring the exact time that she qualified in this morning. 1 minute 06.30. We'll stand by for the referee's clearance on the times from the B final of the women's 100 metres butterfly. Clearance has been given, results as displayed. And we head over to the medal presentation area now for event 64 in the women's 50 metre butterfly multi-class. Winner of the bronze medal representing Norwood, Brooke Simpson. Winner of the silver medal representing Starplex, Paige Duffy. And winner of the gold medal and your SA multi-class champion from Marion, Jasmine Fulgrave. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you and congratulate your champion and medal winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move now to event 54 on the program. This is the men's 100 metre backstroke championship of South Australia. Swimming in lane 0 from Emmanuel Tyler Atkinson. Representing Norwood, swimming lane 1, William McAvaney. In lane 2 from Cranbrook Aquatics, New South Wales, Noah Kemp. From Emmanuel, in lane 3, Noah Pronk. Swimming lane 4 from Nuttawading, William Petrick. From Norwood in lane 5, Logan Rack. Representing Marion, swimming lane 6, Jack Martin. Representing Norwood in lane 7, Aidan Langman. In lane 8 from Starplex, Keegan Coulter. And swimming lane 9 from Western Aquatics, South Australia, Cameron Hudson. We present to you the athletes for the men's 100 metre backstroke championship of South Australia. So they're underway. The South Australian record for this event, 52.97. Now that was set at the Beijing Olympics in 2008 by Hayden Stokell. The boys have moved across the first 50 quite quickly, and as they go through the point, one of our visitors, William Petrick, making the turn, 26.99. He's followed through by Logan Rack and then Jack Martin. Side of the 15-metre rope now and down to touch. This is William Petrick from Nuttawading, 21 years of age. And his time, 55.42. As always, we stand by for the referee's clearance on those times. And coming up very shortly, we'll be going to the women's 50-metre breaststroke swim. And for those of you at home, the swimming action on the live stream coming to you courtesy of Stream Adelaide. So we still await the referee's clearance here on the men's 100 backstroke championship.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's head over to the medal presentation area and present the medals for event 65 in the men's 50-metre butterfly multi-class. Winner of the South Australian bronze, representing Playford Aquatic, Michael Smith. Winner of the bronze medal from UWA West Coast, Zachary McCamley. Winner of the silver medal from Whyalla, Drake Beattie. Winner of the South Australian gold from Marion, Rowan Crothers. And winner of the gold medal from Nuttawading, Cole Pearce. Ladies and gentlemen, we present you and congratulate your champion and medal winners. And Rowan Crothers' time of 27.43 is a new SA multi-class record. So, ladies and gentlemen, that takes us down to the start blocks for event 55 and the women's 50-metre breaststroke. Swimming in lane 0, representing Emmanuel, Alexandra Hanika. In lane 1 from Henley and Grange, Delilah McMahon. Swimming in lane 2 from Emmanuel, Claire Borgmeyer. In lane 3 from Marion, Emily Daunt. Swimming in lane 4 from Team New South Wales, Isabel Ray. In lane 5, representing Kwinana, Brielle Dredge. Swimming in lane 6 from Team New South Wales, Ella Mounter. In lane 7 from Kent Town, Charlotte Toe. Swimming lane 8, representing Emmanuel, Scarlett Malloy. And in lane 9 from Silver City, Sienna Bevan. Ladies and gentlemen, your finalists for event 55, the women's 50 metres breaststroke championship. The women's 50-metre breaststroke championship swim. Fastest qualifier this morning, 32.67 for Isabel Ray from Team New South Wales. She's swimming in lane 4, and right now she's got a challenge on her hands. And as they come into touch, 32.29 there for Brielle Dredge from Kwinana. 32.70 Isabel Ray, Team New South Wales. Just stand by for those results of event 55 and the women's 50-metre breaststroke championship swim. Times displayed now are official as we head back to the starting blocks. And welcome the swimmers for event 55 in the women's 50-metre breaststroke B final. This is the women's 50-metre breaststroke B final. Swimming in lane 0, Ella Pierce. Lane 1, Bethany Yerkins. Lane 2, Wenju Kong. Lane 3, Madeline Trumbull. In lane 4, Ren Taniguchi. In lane 5, Grace Chaiko. Lane 6, Venice Curry. In lane 7, Indiana Brown. Lane 8, Megan Lee. And in lane 9, Maya Helps. This is the B final of the women's 50-metre breaststroke. And Ren Taniguchi, 35.15, 35.55 for Grace Chaiko in lane 5. The results of the B final have been declared official and are now displayed. That's going to take us over to the medal presentation area now as we present the medals for event 53 and the women's 100 metres butterfly. Winner of the bronze medal, third fastest South Australian, representing Kent Town, Natasha Linky. Winner of the bronze medal, representing Tokyo, Umi Ishizuka. Winner of the silver medal, second fastest South Australian from Marion, Allegra Crean. And winner of the silver medal from Nuttawading, Isabella Boyd. Winner of the gold medal and your SA Open champion with a time of 58.99, representing Tea Tree Gully, Brittany Castelluzzo. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you and congratulate your champion and medal winners.
And we move back now to the starting platforms for event 56. This is the men's 400-metre medley championship of South Australia. Swimming in lane 0 from Norwood, Xavier Tunbridge. From Emmanuel, in lane 1, Toby Sutton. Swimming lane 2 from Henley and Grange, Eric Cunningham. In lane 3 from Ballarat, Victoria, Tom Urquhart. From New South Wales, swimming lane 4, Callum Thomas. From Marion, in lane 5, Harrison Bedell. From West Coast, Western Australia, swimming lane 6, Max Pua. In lane 7, from Emmanuel, Will Stanley. And representing Norwood, swimming lane 8, Nicholas Lindsay. We present to you the swimmers for the men's 400-metre medley championship of South Australia. The South Australian record for this event, 4 minutes 19.10. Now that was set back in 2017 by Travis Marnie. So they're about to complete the butterfly leg of their swim. And as they make that turn, 101.63. Now Thomas Cullen leading them through that point. He's followed by Harrison Bedell and then Max Fuhr. So well and truly into the backstroke section now, and at this early stage, Callum Thomas has really shown them that he means business here in this final. So down to the 200-metre mark, and it will be Thomas from New South Wales. He goes through here at 2:11.02. Now getting through in second place is Harrison Bedell. He's followed through then in turn by Nicholas Lindsay. The championship leader, Callum Thomas, making his way back now to the 300-metre turn. Callum Thomas turns into the freestyle leg at 3:25.67. Harrison Bedell going through in 3:33. So a handy 8-second gap set up there. So down the touch here, and this is Callum Thomas from New South Wales, and his time 4:29.40. So Harrison Bedell getting into second place there. Tom Urquhart unofficially third. So we will stand by for the clearance on those results. And the results being displayed are official. Now that's going to take us across now to the medal ceremony for the men's 100-metre backstroke championship of South Australia. The winner of the bronze medal, representing Emmanuel, Noah Pronk. The winner of the silver medal, representing Marion, Jack Martin. The winner of the gold medal and South Australian champion with a time of 57.04 seconds, from Norwood, Logan Ragg. And the winner of the gold medal in a time of 55.42 from Nunawading, Victoria, William Petrick. Now making the presentations on this occasion is the chairman of the Tokyo Swimming Association, Kasuka Kitajima. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you that Kasuke is an Olympian and former world champion. He represented Japan in Sydney, Athens, Beijing and the London Olympics, winning gold in both Beijing and London. He held the world record for 100 and 200 metre breaststroke events simultaneously. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please acknowledge our visitor, Kasuke Kitajima.
Ladies and gentlemen, that takes us back to the starting blocks now as we welcome the finalists for M57 and the women's 200 metres backstroke. Swimming in lane 0, representing Marion, Saoirse Hanafi. In lane 1, swimming for Norwood, Mia Holler. In lane 2, representing Kent Town, Savannah Harrison. In lane 3, from Team New South Wales, Sarah Bennett. Swimming lane 4 from Tokyo, Rika Okamura. In lane 5, representing Nunawading, Abby Carney. Swimming in lane 6 from Emmanuel, Maisie Pronk. In lane 7, representing Marion, Allegra Crean. In lane 8 from Marion, Alicia Livingston. And swimming in lane 9, also from Marion, Rose Kishinets. Ladies and gentlemen, your finalists for M57, the women's 200 metres backstroke championship. Underway now, event 57 and the final of the women's 200 metres backstroke. South Australian record 2 minutes 10.31, set back in 2008 by Frances Adcock. South Australian all-comers record 2 minutes 04.28. Kaylee McKeon back in 2021. Fastest qualifier this morning, the Tokyo swimmer Rika Okamura, 2 minutes 16.95. She led them through the first turn there, 31.84. As they make the turn at the 100 metre mark, it is still Rika Okamura, 1 minute 06.38. 106.62 though, Abby Carney, Team New South Wales, hot on the hills. Apologies, Abby Carney from Nunawading. As they make the turn for home, Rika Okamura from Tokyo, 1 minute 40.72. Ahead of Abby Carney, Nunawading, 1 minute 41.65. Body length lead now with 15 metres to go. Passes under the flag and comes into touch. 2 minutes 13.61. Out of Abby Carney, 2 minutes 15.87. results there have been declared official as displayed. And that takes us over to the medal presentation area now as we present the medals for event 55 in the women's 50-metre breaststroke. Winner of the, as a bronze medal, third fastest South Australian from Kent Town, Charlotte Toe. Winner of the bronze medal from Team New South Wales, Ella Mounter. Winner of the bronze medal, second fastest South Australian from Emmanuel, Claire Borgmeyer. Winner of the silver medal from Team New South Wales, Isabel Ray. And winner of the gold medal as the fastest South Australian from Marion, Emily Daunt. And winner of the gold medal with a time of 32.29, representing Kwinana, Western Australia, Brielle Dredge. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you and congratulate your champion and medal winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move now to event 58. This is the men's 200-metre breaststroke championship of South Australia. Swimming in lane 0 from Clevercrest, Damien Koo. From Marion, swimming lane 1, Mason Dossetta Smith. In lane 2, representing Marion, Fletcher Luscombe. In lane 3, from Nunawading, William Petrick. From Tokyo, in lane 4, Makawa Oiwa. Swimming in lane 5 from Tokyo, Ko Moriyama. From Marion, swimming lane 6, Harrison Bedell. From Emmanuel, in lane 7, Oscar Dingwall. In lane 8 from Marion, Karen Collins. And representing Starflex, swimming lane 9, Max Shee. We present to you the athletes for the men's 200-metre breaststroke championship of South Australia. The South Australian record for this event goes back to 1998. One of the longest standing records in the books. That's 2 minutes 13.20, and it was held, or is held, by Ryan Mitchell, and that was set back in the Commonwealth Games in Kuala Lumpur. So across the first 50, and William Petrick has led them through that point, 30.04. He's followed through by the Tokyo swimmer, Makaya Oya. So the 100-metre turn about to be made, still Petrick leading as they close down on that point. They make the turn now. Petrick hanging on that lead, just 0.05 of a second separating them at the turn. 103.90 plays 103.95. Oh, we have a great contest on our hands here. Petrick and Owa. $150-metre turn about to be made, and Owa takes the lead. 137.75 to 138.27. Under the 15-metre rope, and the young man, the 18-year-old from Japan, Akawa Oiwa, Stamps some authority on the event as he makes his way down to touch and 211.69. As always, we stand by for the referee's clearance on those times. And standing by at the platforms, of course, we have the athletes for the B final in the 200-metre breaststroke. Results displayed are official. Let's move back to the starting blocks now for the B final of the men's 200-metre breaststroke. And swimming in lane 3 from West Coast, Western Australia, Alexander Drain. From New South Wales in lane 4, Christopher Montana. From West Coast, Western Australia, William Kuan. And in lane 6 from Norwood, Travis Owen. This is the B final, men's 200 breaststroke. So again, this is the B final, the men's 200 breaststroke. And for those of you who may be on the live stream, all of the action being brought to you by Stream Adelaide. So Christopher Montana leads them through the 100-metre turn at 111.67. Down the touch here, this will be Christopher Montana, 16 years of age, from New South Wales, and his time 2 minutes 28.65. And the all clears given. Official results for the B final are now displayed.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that'll take us over to the medal presentation area as we present the medals for event 57 and the women's 200 metres backstroke. Winner of a bronze medal, third fastest South Australian from Emmanuel, Maisie Pronk. Winner of the bronze medal from Team New South Wales, Sarah Bennett. Winner of the silver medal, second fastest South Australian from Kent Town, Savannah Harrison. Winner of the silver medal from Nuttawaddy, Victoria, Abby Carney. Winner of the gold medal as the fastest South Australian, representing Marion, Allegra Crean. And winner of the gold medal with a time of 2 minutes 13.61, representing Tokyo, Rika Okamura. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you and congratulate your champion and medal winners. That'll take us back to the starting blocks now as we welcome the athletes for event 59 and the women's 100 metres breaststroke multi-class championship. Swimming in lane 1, representing Onkaparinga, Emily Willett. And lane 2 from North Albury, Dorothy Pascoe. In lane 3, swimming for Team New South Wales, Alyssa Gillespie. And lane 4, representing Team New South Wales, Mia Hogan. Swimming lane 5, representing Starplex, Paige Duffy. In lane 6, from USC Spartans, Lakeisha Patterson. And swimming lane 7, representing Norwood, Brooke Simpson. Ladies and gentlemen, your finalists for ring 59, the women's 100 metres breaststroke multi-class championship. So Mia Hogan leading him through the turn there at the 50 metre mark, 39.69. Paige Duffy, 41.52. 43.05, Dorothy Pascoe. And Mia Hogan there from Team New South Wales, 1 minute 25.74. Paige Duffy, 129.11. Dorothy Pascoe, 130.42. 132.58 there, Alyssa Gillespie in lane 3. 133.74, Lakeisha Patterson. Brooke Simpson from Norwood there in lane 7 coming into touch. 2 minutes 02.00. And Emily Willett up there in lane 1, the Onkaparinga swimmer. Two minutes 11.89. Stand by for referee's clearance on the results of event 59, the women's 100 metres breaststroke multi-class. Results have been declared as official. That's going to take us over to the medal presentation area now as we present the medals for event 56 in the men's 400 metre individual medley. Winner of a bronze medal, third fastest South Australian from Emmanuel, Toby Sutton. Winner of the bronze medal from Ballarat, Victoria, Tom Urquhart. Winner of the silver medal representing Emmanuel, Will Stanley. Winner of the gold medal, fastest South Australian, representing Marion, Harrison Bedell. And winner of the gold medal with a time of 4 minutes 29.40, representing Team New South Wales, Callum Thomas. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you and congratulate your champion and medal winners.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, just before we go to the next event on the program, that's event 60, just like to acknowledge on behalf of Swimming SA, our Tokyo visitors, and in particular, Mr. Kotoro Okita, the Executive Director and Secretary General of the Tokyo Swimming Association, also Kosuke Kirijima, who is the Chairman of the Tokyo Swimming Association, and a very special acknowledgement to the translator and communication link between Swimming SA and the Japan team, Wakeiko Campisi. Wakeiko, thank you very much for your efforts, and Miss Chatterbox, we salute you.
Well, that takes us back to the starting blocks now for event 60 in the men's 100 metres breaststroke multi-class. Swimming in lane 1, representing Henley and Grange, Riley Patterson. And lane 2, swimming for Whyalla, Drake Beattie. In lane 3, representing Henley and Grange, Lincoln Adcock. And lane 4, from Team New South Wales, Bo Matthews. In lane 5, representing Onkaparinga, Charlie Wilkins. In lane 6, swimming for Redcliffe Leagues, Deacon Chopping. And in lane 7, representing Emmanuel, Levi Webber. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your finalists for event 60, the men's 100 metres breaststroke multi-class championship. The 50-minute turn there, Bo Matthews, Team New South Wales, 32.60, Lincoln Adcock, 37.04. And Bo Matthews there, Team New South Wales, 1 minute 09.85. A dominant swim there coming in ahead of Lincoln Adcock, 1 minute 25.00. 136.08 there for Drake Beattie from Whyalla. 141.07, Charlie Wilkins, Onkaparinga there in lane 5. Riley Patterson, 153.84. And Deacon chopping there in lane 6. 2 minutes 27.29. And didn't he enjoy that swim? Well done, Deacon. As always, we'll stand by for the referee's clearance on event 60, the men's 100 metres breaststroke multi-class. Results have been declared official as displayed.
The official times are being displayed. We move along now to event 61 on the program. This is the Women's 800 metre Freestyle Championship of South Australia. Swimming in lane 0 from Marion, Layla Mason. From Marion, in lane 1, Hayley Hughes. In lane 2, representing Marion, Harper McKellar Stewart. In lane 3, from New South Wales, Tilly Feckers. From Southern Performance, South Australia, swimming lane 4, Molly Walker. In lane 5, representing Tea Tree Gully, Brittany Castelluzzo. In lane 6, from Tokyo, Umi Ishizuka. In lane 7, from Norwood, Alexandra Giro. And swimming lane 8, representing Marion, Amelia Vick. We present to you the athletes for the Women's 800 metre Freestyle Championship of South Australia. The South Australian record for this event is held by the swimmer who is in lane 4. That's Molly Walker of Southern Performance. Now that record was established in November of 2025, and that was established in Japan. 8 minutes 31.74 is Molly's time. So they complete the first 100 metres of their work, and Molly Walker, the record holder, making the turn, 1 minute 4.44.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention across to the middle of the presentation area as we present the medals for event 58 in the men's 200 metres breaststroke. Winner of a bronze medal, third fastest South Australian, representing Marion, Fletcher Luscombe. Winner of the bronze medal, representing Nunawading, William Petrick. Winner of the silver medal, second fastest South Australian, from Emmanuel, Oscar Dingwall. Winner of the silver medal from Tokyo, Ko Moriyama. Winner of the gold medal, fastest South Australian, representing Marion, Harrison Bedell. And winner of the gold medal with a time of 2 minutes 11.69, representing Tokyo, Makaha Oiwa. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you and congratulate your champion and medal winners.
Metre turn has been made, and still Molly Walker leading through. She made the turn at 200 at 2:12.76 and was followed through then by Tilly Feckers and Brittany Castelluzzo. 300-metre turn looming up now for the championship leaders. It will be Molly Walker who will roll through the turn in the lead, and she does that at 3 minutes 20.96. So Molly Walker at this early stage is going through the hundreds at around 108. They start to close down on the halfway mark, the 400-metre turn coming up. Molly Walker will lead them through. The 20-year-old from Southern Performance, and makes the turn at 4:28.44. So she's in something of a routine at the moment, going through that last 100 again at around 108. The 500-metre turn is looming up. You can see that Molly Walker has continued to increase her lead. Coming to the turn now and rolls through that point at 5:34.61. So she has cranked her pace up a little bit, going through that last 100 at around 106. Down to the 600 now, and Walker from Southern Performance making the turn here at 6:40.30. She settled into something of a routine there again, around 106 for the 100. Getting through in second place now is Brittany Castelluccio. In third place would be Tilly Vickers. Molly Walker coming down at the 700-metre mark. The bell telling her she just has 100 metres to swim, and makes that turn at 7:46.23.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's head over to the medal presentation area and present the medals for N59 and the women's 100 metres breaststroke multi-class. Winner of the South Australian bronze medal from Onkaparinga, Emily Willett. Winner of the bronze medal from Team New South Wales, Alyssa Gillespie. Winner of the silver medal representing Norwood, Brooke Simpson. Winner of the South Australian gold medal from Starplex, Paige Duffy. And winner of the gold medal representing Team New South Wales, Mia Hogan. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you and congratulate your champion and medal winners.
And making her way down the touch now is Molly Walker, the South Australian record holder for this event, and she will come into the wall with a time of 8:46.55. In fact, that last 100 just about on the 1 minute mark. Brittany Castelluso getting into second place. Unofficially third then is Tilly Fickers. And she's followed into touch by Umi Ishizuka. Again, we await the referee's clearance here for the official times in the women's 800-metre freestyle championship. And the times now being displayed are official.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we move along now to event 62 on the program. This is the men's 800 metres freestyle. Swimming in lane 0, representing UWA West Coast, Jeremy Coleman. In lane 1, representing UWA West Coast, Max Pua. In lane 2, representing Marion, Leif Mosley. Swimming in lane 3, from Clovercrest, Daniel Whitaker. In lane 4, representing Darwin, James Smith. In lane 5, representing Marion, Corbin Powell. In lane 6, swimming for Peruna, Keaton Hammond. In lane 7, representing Marion, Joshua Collins. In lane 8, representing Unley, Liam Heinmark Meredith. And in lane 9, from Norwood, Hamish Tunbridge. Ladies and gentlemen, your finalists for event 62, the men's 800 metres freestyle championship. They're underway now in event 62, and this is the final of the men's 800 metres freestyle. South Australian record set back in 2016 by Ethan Owens from Marion, 8 minutes 06.70. The all-comers record set in June of last year, Samuel Short from Ruckley, 7 minutes 40.95. The fastest seed is James Smith from Darwin, 8 minutes 10.54. And he leads him through the 100 metre turn, 59.30.
And we move across now to the presentation area for the medal ceremony for the men's 100-metre breaststroke multi-class championship. Swimming SA Board Director Yelena Guerrero making the presentations. The winner of the bronze medal from Whyalla, Drake Beattie. The winner of the silver medal from Henley and Grange, Lincoln Adcock. The winner of the gold medal is the first place South Australian at a time of 1 minute 41.07 from Onkaparinga, Charlie Wilkins. And the winner of the gold medal from New South Wales with a time of 1 minute 9.85, Bo Matthews. We present and congratulate the medal winners and South Australian champion.
At the 400-metre mark there, it is still James Smith, 4 minutes 12 leading the way. 4:19.88, Daniel Whittaker. So turning at the 500-metre mark, James Smith, 5 minutes 17.83.
And ladies and gentlemen, we move across now to the presentation area for the women's 100-metre freestyle South Australian Championship. The winner of the bronze medal from Cape Town, Millie Lamar. And the winner of bronze from Sydney, New South Wales, Hilly Childs. The winner of the silver medal from Southern Performance, Molly Walker. And the winner of silver from Woy Woy, New South Wales, Jodie Mead. The winner of the gold medal and your South Australian champion with a time of 54.49, From Tea Tree Gully, Brittany Castelluzzo. We present and congratulate the champion and medal winners.
So James Smith there at the 600 metre mark, 6 minutes 24.49. Holding steady, 1 minute and 6 for the last two 100 metre splits. Corbin Powell, 6 minutes 31.82. 6:34.53 there for Daniel Whittaker in lane 3. So James Smith there in lane 4, approaching the 700 metre mark. He turns 7:31.12.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move across now to the presentation area for the ceremony for the Women's 800 metre Freestyle Championship. The winner of the bronze medal is the third place South Australian from Marion, Harper McKellar-Stewart. The winner of the silver medal is the second place South Australian from Tea Tree Gully, Brittany Castelluzzo. And the winner of the silver medal from Tokyo, Ruka Takakazo. And the winner of the gold medal at a time of 8:46.55 from Southern Performance, Molly Walker. We present to you and congratulate the champion and medal winners.
And back at the pool, James Smith has completed 800 metres in a time of 8 minutes 32.86. 8:38.37 there for Corbin Powell, lane 5. Keaton Hammond, 8 minutes 45.79. 8:46.66 there for Daniel Whittaker in lane 3. Standing by now for the referee's clearance of the men's 800 metres freestyle, event 62. Clearance has been given, results as displayed. Times are now official.
So ladies and gentlemen, coming up shortly, we're going to the final event on the program this evening, and indeed the final swim in this 2026 State Open Championship. That event, of course, is the mixed 4x50 metre freestyle relay. Very soon, the teams will be parading to the pool deck. And again, on behalf of Swimming SA, we'd like to acknowledge all of those who have assisted right throughout the 3 days of this championship.
So ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the final event of the meet, This is event 66, the mixed 4x50 metre freestyle relay. Swimming in lane 0, Emmanuel. In lane 1, New South Wales, Team C. In lane 2, Tokyo, Team C. Swimming lane 3, New South Wales, Team B. In lane 4, Marion. Swimming lane 5, New South Wales, Team A. In lane 6, Tokyo, Team A. In lane 7, Tokyo, Team B. In lane 8, Norwood, Team A. And in lane 9, UWA, West Coast. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the finalists for event 66, the mixed 4x50 metre freestyle relay. They swimming first in lane 0, Tyler Atkinson. Lane 1, Solomon Freeman. Lane 2, Ren Sumaru. Lane 3, Grayson Doig. Lane 4, Matthew Temple. Lane 5, Ollie McClare. In lane 6, Naoya Shiota. Lane 7, Yude Oyama. Lane 8, Logan Rick. Lane 9, Alexander Drain. Second change in Emmanuel Amelia Noriega. Phoenix Woods for Team New South Wales. Tatsu Aida in 3, Sterling Tuxford for Team New South Wales, Logan Tara in 4, Christopher Montana 5, Ko Moriyama 6, Aiku Sito in 7, Cameron Lull 8, Max Fua in 9. Third change, Noah Pronk and Tilly Fickers, Rika Okamura, Isabel Ray, Alicia Livingston, Eva Potts, Rio Suzuki, Umi Ishizuka, Lucy McKay and Katie Vandeventer. And as we make the final change now and bring this home, swimming in lane 0, Linda Dingwall, then Ella Mauta, Ruka Takazawa, Sarah Bennett, Madeline Trumbull, Asha Ring, Azusa Horakiri, Neo Narita, Clara Fay and Eliza Dawson. Power on the flags, it is New South Wales, Team A, 1 minute 37.03, Marion 1:38.93. And Tokyo there in lane 7, 1:39.30. Tokyo Team B there in lane 7, edging out Tokyo Team A, 1 minute 40.42. So rapid fire finish there, that's all the excitement of the 4x50 metre mixed freestyle relay. The South Australian record for that event was 1 minute 40.09. Marion swam that in a time of 1 minute 38.93. Standing by for the official clearance to see if Marion hold a new South Australian record. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the in-pool action this evening. We do have some medal presentations remaining, so please don't go anywhere. Bring them to you as soon as we can. Earlier this evening in the 100 metres breaststroke multi-class, we set a new open record. This is for the men's S18 category. The record now stands at 1 minute 41.07. Congratulations to Yonkapunga swimmer Charlie Wilkins.
So, ladies and gentlemen, coming up very soon, we'll have the remaining medal ceremony and then a very special presentation of the Matthew Cowdery Trophy to the multi-class swimmer just the best over the competition. So stand by for that medal ceremony and the presentation of the Matt Cowdery Trophy. So coming up very shortly, we'll have the presentation for the men's 800 metre freestyle championship. Medal winners are just being mustered as we speak. And we do appreciate the athletes making their way to the presentation area if they believe they have been successful in winning a medal. So let's go now to that presentation for the men's 800 metre freestyle South Australian Championship. And the winner of the bronze medal from Clovercrest, Daniel Whitaker. The winner of the silver medal from Piranha, South Australia, Caton Hammond. And the winner of the gold medal is the first place South Australian with a time of 8 minutes 38.37 from Marion, Corbin Powell. And the winner of the gold medal from Darwin with a time of 8:32.86, James Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you and congratulate the champion and medal winners, and they are being presented with their trophies by Olympian, former world champion Kazuko Kitajima. All of the visiting athletes, we wish you well on your journey home. As we've indicated, medal ceremony coming up, and again the presentation of that Matt Cowdery Trophy. Medals this evening we're being presented by Swimming SA Director Yelena Giro.
Ladies and gentlemen, we trust you've enjoyed the action over the past 3 days and 6 sessions here of swimming. The South Australian Aquatic and Leisure Centre for the Swimming SA 2026 State Open and Multi-Class Long Course Championships. Whether you've been here in the stadium or watching around the world, thanks to the team at Stream Adelaide, we appreciate your company. And very shortly we'll bring you the medal presentation for event 66, the mixed 4x50 metre freestyle relay. Ladies and gentlemen, we draw your attention to the medal presentation area as we present the medals for event 66 and the mixed 4x50 metre freestyle relay. Winners of the bronze medal, third fastest South Australians, represented by Tyler Atkinson, Amelia Noriega, Noah Pronk and Alinda Dingwall, Emmanuel. Winners of the bronze medal, represented by Yude Oyama, Heiku Seito, Yumi Ishizuka and Mio Narita, Tokyo. Winners of the silver medal, represented by Logan Rick, Cameron Alal, Lucy McKay and Clara Fay, Norwood. Winners of the gold medal, fastest South Australians, represented by Matthew Temple, Logan Turra, Alicia Livingston and Madeline Trumbull, in a new SA record time of 1 minute 38.93, Marion. And winners of the gold medal, represented by Ollie McClare, Christopher Montana, Eva Potts and Asher Ring, in a time of 1 minute 37.03, Team New South Wales. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you and congratulate your champion, medal winners and new record holders.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up very soon, we're making the presentation to the top multi-class athlete for this meet. And that, of course, is the Matt Cowdery Trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to that stage to present the Matt Cowdery Trophy. Matthew Cowdery, arguably Australia's greatest ever Paralympian. He's certainly in terms of swimming. Matthew, of course, a Member of Parliament here in South Australia, and this very competition pool named after him.
The winner of the Matt Cowdrey Trophy for 2026 from Marion, Jasmine Fulgrave. Jasmine actually been presented the award back-to-back. She was not available to be with us last year, so she's receiving the 2025 and 2026 Matt Cowdrey Trophy. Congratulations, Jasmine. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2026 winner of the Matt Cowdrey Trophy from Marion, Rowan Crothers. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the 2026 Matt Cowdrey winner. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the proceedings here at the 2026 Swimming SA State Open and Multi-Class Long Course Championships. On behalf of the technical manager, we thank the technical officials for their volunteer service. They are now free to leave the pool deck. And on behalf of everyone here at Swimming SA, we thank you for your attendance over the past 3 days. We trust you've enjoyed the action, whether you've been watching here in the stadium or around the world, thanks to the team at Stream Adelaide. We wish you a safe journey home. We look forward to seeing you on a pool deck somewhere around the great state of South Australia. Thank you and good night.